People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is based on a video that I see circulating all over social media. And it pertains to a contractor of the JPS that was caught in a very bad situation yesterday. Based on the video, this man was seen upon the pole, and I guess he was held by the juice that was in that pole. Codename YouTube, you have to use certain words. Now people, when I saw that, the first thing that came to mind is that there has to be some sort of protocol that was not followed. There has to be some sort of incompetence or negligence that led to a contractor of the JPS getting shocked to the point that him almost lick off of the pole. He was held suspended by his foot or by the juice. Don't know what was holding him up. However, we saw that he was basically battling for his life. Now people, like I said, there were two persons, two contractors. The next one was on the ground. The next one seems as if he was dazed and confused. He was lost. He did not know what to do. It was not until some neighbors, some residents, in the community in Jungle, specifically in the vicinity of Angola, Mexico, that is based on one of the heroes that saved this man. That's where he said the place was. It was not until one of those heroes told the JPS driver to use a ladder, he realized that the ladder was short, so he told him to back up the truck and put the ladder in the truck. That did not work. They had to go to some place, I think some sort of hardware store, to get a taller ladder. All of this time, there was no fire brigade, there was no paramedics, there was no sorts of help. The heroes in the community, a man that says that he is an upholster, that means him upholster furniture, stuff like that. He and his friends, maybe about 2 or 4 men, was helping this man every second, every minute, until they finally got the man down from the pole into a pow truck, jeep, and to the place of recovery. Like me say, he was juiced up very bad. Me a talk about clothes burn up, me a talk about fire upon clothes, rate, all sorts of BURNS that are usually associated with getting that type of shock. So people, first thing first, how is it that a contractor is out and that contractor gets shocked while he is working? Wouldn't the first thing to do is make sure that those wire, there's a pole that they use, some sort of fiberglass pole that they use, for turn off, disconnect. However, we see that in this case, there was a disconnect in communication. There was a disconnect in competence because somebody made some sort of blunder. Because common sense would tell me that if I am working on a specific line, the first thing that I want to do is disconnect that line to make sure that it basically DEAD. So therefore I don't end up DEAD. So people, that was the first blunder. The next thing is that his worker was there, his co-worker was there, and people, this is an unusual circumstance because I am sure that maybe he has never seen his co-worker in that predicament before, so therefore maybe the average person. However, the truth and the fact is that when you are doing certain jobs, you are supposed to be built for certain jobs. So just in case emergency situation, you should have been trained because you can't work with snake and afraid of snake. So in other words, you cannot be an electrician and afraid of electricity or don't know what to do in case circumstances like these occur. So anyway, we understand. We're not going to blame him for that. You understand? The next thing is that, based on what I heard, is that when the people from the fire brigade got to the scene, them either don't have a ladder or the ladder short. Them don't have any sorts of equipment. They were not trained. They refused to go up there and help the man and people. I was not there. This is based on eyewitnesses, the account of eyewitnesses that said it was residents from Angola, Mexico in a jungle that did most of the work, that actually took this man down, that actually went on the ladder and took the man down and take him in the Popo Jeep, and the Popo drive off with him kinda crispy. He was not gone, however, he looked in a very bad condition. Now people, first thing first, what I understand with Jamaica is that ambulance service, emergency service, it is only available for those who can afford it, those with deep pockets, or those who have some sort of insurance policy in which that is a part of the deal. The average Jamaican, the average Jane, the average Joe don't have access to this, and while it exists, isolated incident, because I know that whenever I talk about this, people are always saying, but Jamaica have ambulance, I always see them. Okay, you always see them. I never see them. I see them every day with privates, doing private job. May I talk about what happened to the common man on the street. So maybe you know more than me, or you just love chat. So anyways, people, me just say, no Popo with any sorts of training, no fire brigade with any sorts of training, proper ladder, proper equipment. So therefore, who do we blame? We blame the system in which these politicians, these persons, relevant authority, are getting overpaid and doing no sorts of work, not doing their job, while the rest of common Jamaican underpaid, overwork, overstress. However, that is a story for our next day. So people, me just say, how is it that a country that have so many ACCIDENTS, so many people getting injured, so many people losing their life in all sorts of incidents, wouldn't that be a priority? Wouldn't that be something that the finance minister, the minister of health, security come together and say, listen, this has to be in the budget of Jamaica. This has to be priority. No, we have these politicians that are getting all sorts of money, squandering all sorts of money, driving around in convoys of high price foreign whips as if them are some sort of rap superstar. However, doing very little to help, aid, and keep this country secure. So people, at the end of the day, me just say, how is it that the JPS send out them worker and don't make sure so them do them due diligence? Don't make sure that they make a safe environment for these workers. How is it that when you call the emergency vehicle, it takes them at least an hour? Do you know what an hour is? 60 minutes. A very long time for an emergency situation. When every second, every millisecond counts. So that is why so many persons in Jamaica lose them life unnecessarily. And people like me say, I am not the doctor, so therefore I am not going to pronounce this man D-E-A-D. But had he not been lucky, had it not been for the heroics of the people them from jungle, Angola, Mexico, this man would definitely DIE whether he was going to BLEED out, because like I said, he was suspended upside down. So therefore, after getting this shock, he also was going through all sorts of pressure that the body is not used to, especially for any sorts of extended time. So people, at the end of the day, we are speaking about incompetence, we are speaking about system failure, an epic failure as it pertains to emergency service, and I am not blaming them, saying that they are the ones that cause it. However, we are talking about just in case something happens, you are supposed to be there, you are supposed to be equipped, you are supposed to be trained, and people, obviously that was not the case in this case, point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that, and like me say, it is just my views and opinion, it is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.